Welcome back to the Picture Perfect Quilt Along. Today we will be quilting block 6 with the 𝗕𝗲 ruler. Hi there! Welcome to this video series on the Picture Perfect Quilt Along. My name is Irene. Welcome to the Sugar Studio. Today we will be quilting with the 𝗕𝗲 ruler. We will be quilting block 6, and with this ruler we are going to use the inside to make a lovely striped pattern. Maybe it looks like a little bit like a knitting stitch. I'm just going to show you and then it all will make sense. As always, we will start with some marking. Our block is, well, my block is a little bit over 8.5 inch. This is 8.5 inch, so that makes the center at 4 1/4, and I'm going to mark that line. Do we need it? Oh no, we don't need that. Forget about that. We only need vertical lines. So let's find the center here. That is about here. So the center of your block. We are going to mark that with a straight line. There we go. And on both sides of that line we're going to make 1.5 inch markings. In the border. There we go. There we have our reference lines. Let's start quilting. We are going to quilt on the inside of the 𝗕𝗲 ruler, and I'm going to start here at the bottom of the first complete line. Whoops, my needle is not threaded. Yes, that is better. Bringing up my thread, few stitches on the same spot, and now I need to bring up my foot to place my ruler there. So what we're going to do is we are going to quilt the inside of the 𝗕𝗲 ruler, and there are some markings on the ruler that can help us. So you have these markings over here to place your ruler horizontally at the bottom edge, and also this marking over here to place the center on your marking. So first, just let's stitch a leaf. So we make one complete one, and then we stitch all the way back to about this marking over here. And then we move our ruler up. So now your foot is touching. Make sure that the gap here is centered on your marking and that this line is also centered on your marking. Then you can make another leaf. And we stop at the edge. So now we travel back to the same marking but on the other side. So that marking, this one, but then on the other side. Move your ruler up and then go again. And back to that marking. So this is what we're making. Looks fun, right? And we're going to do that up in one direction and down in another direction. And when you get to the top, you might need to travel a little bit. and then make your way back to the top. So now I want to travel to this point, to my next line. And then I rotate the ruler so that these markings are at the top of my block and this marking is at my marked line. And then we make the same pattern all the way down. Yeah, so now I can travel to this one and continue the whole process until the complete area is filled. To quilt the sides, you move your needle in such a position that you can line up these horizontal lines with the bottom edge of the, in this case, the top edge of the block, and that this marking is in the center of that line that is in your border. Then you can quilt like this and then just travel back, so we only need to do one side until the edge of the frame. You can also skip these rows, but I love how quilting all the way towards the edge with a cutout design really gives you the feeling of something that is framed. And that runs all the way under the edge of the frame. There we go. I am just going to fasten off here and then do the other side. Ta-da! There you have block 6 quilted. I think this is a really fun design which can also really be used. I think it's a very fun design which can also very good be used in borders or sashings of a bigger quilt. So that is what we made with the Tash ruler. Thank you so much for watching the Picture Perfect Quilt Along, and I'll see you in 2 weeks with a new blog.